Okay, so we're ready to spray. Remember, whenever you're spraying any of our products, you need to have a pressurised hood on. It is the best way to go. You can use the substrate with the organic filters as well, but definitely pressurised is the best. Now, so we're ready, we've pressurised. So what we want to do now is just turn our air on. Just give it a bit of a tweak, make sure there's no grease in the tip. And what we do now is open up the valve. Okay, I've felt the click. You can see just a little bit of grease coming out now. So now both are open. Now we're ready to go. I'm just going to do a quick spray on a sample board and then I'll show you the shutdown. So what you want to do is just do a test spray. Coming out nicely now. Okay, so we've sprayed, now I've done 6 passes on that. You always, when you are spraying, make sure you do it in a crosshatch pattern. Make sure that your overlap is about 40%. Okay, so what we want to do now is shut the gun down. So you want to shut the gun down completely if you're going to be stopping for any more than 5 minutes. So close our valves off. And what we do is we just pull the trigger a couple of times, get any chemical that's left. Then what we want to do is just get the grease gun, pump a couple of pumps in till you get the grease out, turn your air off, lock the gun, or put the gun in the lock position, turn your air off, just get a bit of extra grease, put it on your tip, and now that gun is ready to go for your next time. Now this can, if you grease it, you purge it, you grease it, you should be able to keep this overnight ready to go. So basically, if you do this every time, you're going to have less chance of having problems with your gun. So we really need to make sure that you do grease it after, if you're stopping, especially with morning tea or lunch, just grease it. It's going to save you grief later on down the track. So I'll just grab the board and I'll just show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is our one-to-one. It's shiny. It's nice and it's quite smooth. There's no bubbles or anything. A little bit of overspray, but we'll fix that up in a second because I'll show you how to stipple. So it just makes it nice and shiny, no pinholes. I did 6 passes. There's probably about 2.5 mil thickness here. So to go to 3 mil, probably need to do a couple more. But for a sample, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll just put this back down. Now when we are spraying with the high pressure guns, it's hard to get a coarse stipple, so we usually get a nice fine stipple. Okay, so what we want to do is just start the gun up again. So let's get our air on. Give a couple of triggers, get rid of any grease. You don't want that to go onto your job because the grease may react with the product. So the machine's full pressure up. We'll just turn our valves on. Now, when you stipple, you stand back from your job, and so basically stippling is going to cover up any overspray, especially when you're overlapping. I'll just show you how to do that. So we're ready to go. Okay, so that's our stippling done. So I want to shut the gun down again. So we close our valves off. We want to just purge any product we've got that's in. Okay, so now we just want to grease it. Okay, plenty of grease. And then we just want to block it off. Now, any excess grease you can just put over the front of on the end of the tip, and then that should be right to go for tomorrow. Now what we've got is, this is the drill bit I was talking about. So what we've got is, if you are drilling, if you are spraying for a while, you'll need to just make sure that that tip there is just clean. It's usually, each tip has got its designated size of drill bit, and they come with the gun that you're supplied with. So just give that a clean. You know, you may even get a bit of a beard, goat beard. Just cut that off with a knife. So it's handy to have a knife around. But if not, if you're spraying again tomorrow, this gun is right to go.